Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar on how to configure FileCloud's recycle bin for managed storage and network shares. In today's webinar, we will be talking about how to enable or disable the recycle bin on network shares and managed storage. How do we recover files and folders? How do we configure recycle bin to delete files and folders within an X amount of days? Now, let's start with how do you enable recycle bin for both managed storage and network shares? In here, I'm going to show you how you could recover or how a user would be able to recover files if they've deleted a file or a folder from their My Files. Let me start by logging in to my account. So for example, I went into My Files and um, I've accidentally deleted a file or a folder. Let's take, for example, I've got a backup folder here. Or not accidentally, but I purposely deleted a file and I want to recover it. So from the web user interface, once a file has been deleted from your My Files, you can recover them by going to the deleted files. If you notice, it will also create the folder where the file is being stored from. So you go into backups, you basically navigate to the file or to the directory where you initially deleted the file. And from here, you can see the file that was recently deleted. You can highlight the file and you can restore. Um, I'm going to go back to starting, or sorry, I've actually missed out, skipped some of the topics, but I'm going to go back into how do you enable recycle bin for your managed storage or your network shares. So basically, we could start off with logging in from the admin portal. This is the admin portal right here. By default, for managed shares, recycle bin is enabled for users. You can see this by going into settings, going to policies, and you can see the global default policy or whichever policy may apply for the user. Go ahead and edit the policy. In the general tab, you can scroll down and you can see here a section that says store deleted files. By default, this is set to yes for managed storage. You can set this one to no if you want to disable it, but by default, this is set to yes. You can close that one. How on the With regards to network shares, you can now go into storage. There's a network tab, and you can scroll down in the bottom, and you can see an option that says store deleted files in network folder. By default, this is disabled. If you want to enable this, you can put a check mark on it and click on save. To show you how it looks like, let's go into the web user interface. I'm going to navigate into one of my network shares. There's a folder here called test files. And I wanted to delete this file right here. So to recover that one, the user could still go into deleted files and would see the name of the folder or the file that was recently deleted. From here, the user can also highlight the item and click on restore on the pop-up menu. Now, what if the user had deleted a file from team folders? This would be a different case. Let's take, for example, let's go back to my home screen. I have team folders here. Let me navigate to one of my test folders and have a file here that I would want to delete. And this is from within my team folders. Select the file, click on delete. Now let me go into deleted files. If you notice, the file does not appear to be showing up under my deleted files. The reason for that one is that if a file has been deleted from team folders, what's go it would have to be the admin's responsibility to restore the file. And that can be done from the admin portal. Let me now go back into the admin portal and go into team folders. From the team folders view, you can see a button here on the top that says deleted files. By clicking on this one, on the deleted files button, you're accessing um, the recycle bin for the team folder account. If you can see here, the folder has been created where I initially deleted the account or the file from the user portal. I could click on the folder itself and navigate down into the location of the file that has been deleted, just like so. The way to recover it is that the admin could copy or could move the file into a new directory. Let's say, for example, let me click on move. That would be the equivalent for cut. I could go back into the home screen for team folder, go into test folder, and navigate back to the directory where where the file has been initially deleted. And then I could go ahead and click on the paste button. That should recover the file. And when we go back to the web user portal and navigate to that directory where we deleted the file initially, you can see that the file has already been recovered. Now, lastly, how do you configure Recycle Bin to delete files and folders on specific amount of days? Let me show you. This can be done as well from the admin portal. Let's go back into settings. Let's go into policies. You can edit the existing global default policy or an existing policy that applies to the user. Go ahead and click edit. If you scroll down all the way to the bottom, you can see an option here to automatically delete files from Recycle Bin after a set number of days. You can set this one by default. This is 0. The value of 0 indicates that the deleted files will not be cleared automatically. You can start incrementing the file. You can set this one to 1, or you can set this one to maybe 30, which basically keeps the files in the recycle bin for 30 days. You go ahead and click on save. So basically, that's it for managing recycle bin for in FileCloud. Does anybody have any other questions? If there are no more questions to this topic, let me go ahead and show you some useful links. So you can always visit our tutorial videos page, which we basically upload existing webinars into this page by going into getfilecloud.com/filecloud tutorial videos that tutorial videos. You could also reach out to our support team for any issues that you need help to by logging in to or by sending an email to support@codelight.com. Or you could also visit our documentations at getfilecloud.com/support docs. If there are no more questions, I appreciate everyone for joining and you have a wonderful day.